Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Say Yes to the Chef. I want to do a tune with that. Say yes to the chef. Y'all didn't know I could flow like that. I'm your girl, Cynthia Eugene Joseph, aka CJ, and I am the co-owner of Michelle's Catering and Events. I am the lead floral and event designer, decorator, and this is...
Hey guys, this is yours truly, Chef Robinson E. Joseph, chef owner of Michelle's Catering and Events. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to Say Yes to the Chef. Hey, welcome to Say Yes to the Chef. Thank you for tuning in. Today it's about the morning after yes. We're about to have some brunch and some conversation. Okay, Chef, so I see you have a setup here.
Yes.
I'm a brunch girl. I do love brunch. Oh, wait, hold up, wait a minute. This is a interesting, you know what this is, what is this?
So, this is a little something. So, shout outs first of all to LS Cream.
LS Cream, what's this about?
So, LS Cream, guys, or what you see currently here is Cremas. So,
Cremas!
Is
oh my gosh! Cremas. Oh, that's neat. I love the presentation of this. So, okay, so shouts out to LS Cream Liquor.
Right.
Sponsor. Okay, we see you, LS. We see you. Yum.
As you guys see, we have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're brunching today.
Yeah.
So this right here, the LS Cream, what my culinary mind did is we're gonna do a Cremas waffle. We have our waffle flour here, we have oil, we have some vanilla extract, and I always use fresh ingredients, guys. So we have some ginger, we have some fresh cinnamon sticks, some nutmegs, the egg right here. So our waffle portion is gonna be a Cremas waffle.
You had me at Cremas.
Right? Not bad?
Cremas waffle?
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
We also have some babankou right here.
Okay.
Now, if you guys didn't know, we're both Haitian by nationality, so today I figured let's incorporate some of our Haitian nationality and heritage.
Sac passe.
Sac passe, oh my.
Yeah.
So we have the babankou right here.
Okay, I'm feeling that. We're
doing chicken and waffles, so I already told you guys we're gonna do a Cremas waffle. Now, as far as the chicken, we're gonna incorporate the babankou. So we're actually gonna do, and I already have my mixture right here. So this is babankou, which is the Haitian rum, best rum ever if you ask me. And I infused the rum with some honey, and we're also gonna grate some of the ginger, the nutmeg, and the cinnamon sticks. So we're gonna do a babankou glazed chicken. And we have the fresh fruits that you guys see here. We're gonna do a mint berries compote from scratch. So the menu again today, guys, we're doing a Cremas waffle, babankou honey glazed, shouts out to babankou and LS Cream, a babankou honey glazed chicken, and a mint berries compote. So,
Chef, you know me. I think you know me.
I think I do.
Okay. You know, this episode we're gonna really dive into the morning after yes.
Right.
Okay. So
over some good food, of course.
Over some good food.
All right.
Yeah. How did you feel after you proposed to me? Or before you, what did you feel leading up to you proposing to me?
Nervousness.
Nervousness?
Nervousness.
Why?
Because I've never proposed to anybody.
I'm so easygoing, guys.
I've never proposed to anybody before, so you were my first proposal.
Better have been. Better have been.
One, right?
Okay. Trust.
Right.
Okay. So you were nervous?
Correct.
But I'm so easygoing. I was nervous about it.
The whole aspect of knowing that you're literally settling down with one person and not knowing what the future holds.
I mean, it is wedding season, so it makes sense. How do you feel leading up to asking someone to marry you, and then how do you feel the morning after you say yes?
Right. When
you see that guy or your significant other, that lady, and they're on bending knee and asking you to marry them. Now, Chef, I hope you remember I don't like fried foods.
No.
Not a fan of fried foods.
Not at all.
So are we frying the chicken today?
So we're not frying it. We're doing a whole different spin, a whole different take on the traditional chicken and waffles, right? So traditionally, chicken and waffles,
Okay.
you get flour, buttermilk, wherever you want to batter your chicken in, and then you deep fry it.
Okay. So you're not deep frying it.
So we're actually gonna saute the chicken.
So you're gonna saute all of that goodness.
We're gonna saute the chicken.
And then you're gonna drizzle
We're
some.
gonna hit it off with our barbecue honey glazed, our barbecue honey syrup. And
Okay.
then we're gonna let it turn into a glaze and pretty much coat that chicken all nice and glossy like.
Okay.
And we're gonna also grate some fresh cinnamon sticks and some fresh nutmeg.
I'm ready.
So first things first, as always, we start off with a hot pan. We don't want to start off with a cold pan. Cold meat, cold pan doesn't work. So
Okay.
we turn our burner on. We have that going. And we have a little spray right here. Now I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil, not too much. All right.
Okay. Now you have me in front of this, and we don't talk about my hair in the burner.
Right.
Okay.
So what we got going on over here is a simple syrup. Simple
Right.
syrup, guys, is pretty much boiled sugar water. So you get
Boiled
your
sugar
sugar,
water.
you get your
Okay.
water, and boil it till it's almost dissolved, but syrupy like. Hence the term simple syrup, right? So what we're gonna do is once this simple syrup turns into syrupy texture, we're gonna go ahead and incorporate our fresh strawberries, our fresh blackberries, our fresh blueberries.
Ooh.
and
Say
then
that again.
Fresh strawberries. Right.
Like the Dexter meanies. Fresh.
Correct. So we have fresh strawberries, fresh blackberries,
Okay.
fresh blueberries.
Yes.
We're gonna put all that in there. And a compote, for those that don't know, is pretty much cooked down fruit. Simplest way I can explain a compote. You can do a compote out of practically any fruits that you can think of, right? And then once that kind of cooks down a bit, we're gonna go ahead and hit it off with some fresh mint. So we're doing a fresh mint berries compote that's gonna top our waffles with. We're not gonna go ahead and put all of our fruit. We're gonna leave some so we can sprinkle up on top.
All right. Well, it looks like the pan is ready for the chicken.
We're just gonna spray it off a little bit with some non-stick
Okay.
spray. And my favorite sound in the world is about to happen right now.
All right.
Now what you want to remember is after you put in your chicken or any type of protein, guys, you want to let that temperature come back up to high. Because if I put this second piece of chicken in here right away, our oil is going to drop down all the way. So we're just going to let that temperature come back up. And after it comes back up, then we'll put our chicken. In the meantime, since you haven't touched anything, take this spoon and mix that simple syrup combo that we have.
And this is the one with the bubble.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have 5-star.
Think it wild. Think it wild.
So just take the spoon and kind of mix it. Just mix the spoon in there.
Mix the spoon?
Yep, just mix it. Because remember, this is for our chicken.
And then just slowly pour it?
You can put a little bit in.
Oh, just a little?
Just a tad bit.
Now, you guys know I like the taste, but I'm not crazy. I will not be burning my tongue. Okay?
So let's just move this over a little bit. And we're going to take a peek.
Okay.
Now, if you guys notice, this is a perfect, almost perfect sear. We have a nice golden brown color to it. And what we use for this is Michelle's marinade.
I was just about to ask you, it smells very good and it smells familiar. If you use some of my épices la paille up in this chicken, and it looks like you did.
I sure did.
Okay.
You thought I didn't when I did it?
I listen.
All right.
You know, I can be honest with you, Chef. When you proposed to me the day after, I was nervous.
If you were nervous, I was beyond nervous.
I was nervous. Ask me why.
Why?
Because at the end of the day, you know, it's hard to find true love sometimes. You don't think so?
I definitely think so.
I was nervous to think about being in love with someone and now spending the rest of your life with that person. How does that look like?
Right.
And I wanted to run and tell everybody, but then again, I learned that Chef already had asked my mom for my hand in marriage, already spoke to my siblings. So when I called them, they were like, finally! So yeah, that's how I felt afterwards.
Okay. So what I just did right here, I took our barbecue and honey syrup and incorporated it into the chicken.
When you asked my mom, did she say yes right away? Did she say yes right away?
I believe she did.
She was happy to give me away.
I definitely believe.
Not that no one would ever not want to eat that. Okay.
So, what we have going on right here is caramelization.
I love it.
So the sugars in the honey, the barbecue, is pretty much caramelizing. If you guys notice that brown is getting to it. So we're gonna let that cook down a bit.
Okay.
And in the meantime, let's go ahead and go over here.
All right. I got it. I got you.
Let's see what our simple syrup looks like.
Let's look at my yeah.
It's starting to cook down a bit. So
yeah.
we're gonna let this cook a little bit more.
Okay, perfect.
So now that we have our chicken going, we're gonna go ahead and get to my favorite part, which is the compote. So, yeah.
All right, you want me to put a little?
Yeah. Let's get some strawberries in there.
Okay. I love strawberries.
Right.
I'm glad you remember that.
That's why I got it on you, girl.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and put some blackberries in there.
Okay.
Put a little bit of them.
I hear the bubbly.
The flavor bubbles, as I call them.
The flavor bubbles.
Right.
Okay.
I love fresh fruit, so let's get that going. And I saw you sneak on the other way, but that's cool. So now we're gonna go ahead and get some blueberries in here.
I can't help it, guys. I love fruit. I think these are blackberries and blueberries are like good antioxidants from what I understand.
So the fresher your food, guys, the better it is for your health. If you notice, we don't have any non-fresh foods or anything like that.
Okay, so it's doing something.
So what it's doing right now, if you guys can see it, if you notice all the bubbles that's going on, that's the sugars from all the different fruits. So we have the strawberries, we have the blackberries, we have the blueberries, and remember we started off with our simple syrup, pretty much again sugar wars. So you have 4 different types of sugars going on, melting and bubbling, and what it's doing is breaking down the fruit and also making everything stick together. So we have our fresh berries in here.
That looks good. That looks really nice.
Well, thank you. So now we're gonna go ahead and hit it off with some fresh mint, because again we are doing the fresh mint berries compote. Let's go ahead and hit it off with some fresh cinnamon sticks.
Shake with it. Shake with it. Shake with it. Shake with it. Oh, okay. That's cinnamon.
Correct.
Okay.
Fresh cinnamon sticks.
You're really doing it. You're really going all out with the fresh. That's nutmeg.
We have some fresh nutmeg right here. Now be careful when you're doing this, guys.
They don't grate their fingers.
Exactly. So we have all this excess nutmeg and cinnamon sticks. We're gonna go ahead and let that do what it do. Let's go ahead and mix that up real quick.
What are you mixing it with? Oh, so that's the barbecue.
That's the barbecue honey syrup.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and hit that off a little bit just to add a little flavor to it. More goodness right there. So we're just gonna go ahead and let that cook off real quick.
Okay. I want to stir.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Because I want to stir.
Go ahead. So we had our chicken resting, so we're gonna kick our fire up just a little bit on our chicken, because the meal is pretty much almost done. So we're gonna get that going. We're gonna get that warm. Now the fresh ginger is gonna go in our waffle mix, our Cremas waffle.
Cremas waffles. Shout out again to our sponsor. This is gonna be hitting.
Oh, definitely.
This is going to be hitting. Thank you, LS Cream Liquor. I cannot wait. Yes, we're talking brunch and conversations.
That's what we're doing, right?
We're doing it.
And this is the barbecue. So I had some barbecue and some honey and collaborated it up in there. So we got a little bit of goodness going on right here.
Okay.
So we're gonna baste our chicken in that awesome barbecue honey syrup that we had made from earlier.
Boom, my guy.
There you go. So again, that's fresh strawberries, fresh blackberries, fresh blueberries. We hit it off with some mint. We hit it off with some nutmeg. We hit it off with some cinnamon sticks. Our chicken is pretty much almost done as she taste tests. So at this point, we're gonna move on to our waffles. We did our waffles with flour batter. Now, I do everything fresh, so the whole buying boxed waffle batter, no. So this is AP flour, all-purpose flour. I hit it off with a little bit of vanilla extract, just to add a little flavor to it. And our secret ingredient, again, guys, is LS cream liquor cremas. Okay, I have 1 egg in there. As with everything else, I love flavor and freshness. So we're gonna go ahead and just grate a little bit of cinnamon sticks in here. And as I said earlier, be careful. Okay, we have our fresh cinnamon in there. We're gonna hit it off with a little bit of nutmeg. Being mindful of our finger, we're gonna do our
Cremas waffles.
Cremas waffle.
Yeah. With some LS cream liqueur.
Give this a quick spray.
Okay.
Now with waffles, you gotta kind of be careful it doesn't get away from you, so you don't want to put too much batter. I always put a little batter first, and then you can always add more. I try to do it at the center, and then that way it'll spread evenly everywhere else. And even with that, you can still hear the sizzle, right?
I hear the bubbles. I hear the flavor bubbles. But I love that technique that you just said. I think you should repeat it again for our viewers who are tuning in, because I never thought of that. As a home style chef, I never thought of that. You said something about you start in the middle?
Right. So I've seen a lot of people, they just take their batter and literally pour it in, and then it's running everywhere. So what I try to do is, like I said, I put it in the middle.
Okay, got you.
That way it spreads everywhere. And then don't put a lot of waffle batter, because you can always add more as you need it, or you can literally just use the back of your ladle and kind of spread it around. Spread the love, if you will.
Spread the love.
All right. So we're gonna let that cook. Let it do its thing. And while that's cooking, we had our chicken over here. So now we're gonna go ahead and glove up.
Okay.
And we're gonna cut our chicken at a bias. So at a bias means we're just gonna literally cut it at an angle with our knife down. Presentation purposes, and also it makes the chicken look like it's more. So quick lesson trick. Quick restaurant trick. We have our bottom.
I love that. That glaze looks amazing.
Chicken. Cut it at a bias. So that way by the time our waffle is ready, we'll go ahead and plate up and get it good to go.
What's exciting about this dish is that it's not fried.
Nope.
What's even more exciting is you use chicken breast.
Which is healthy.
Fresh fruit. You made the compote. And we're incorporating flavors from Haiti.
Correct.
From our culture. So I am very excited. Brunch and Conversations is about to be another situation.
Something different. Right?
Something different. Are you picking up what we're putting down here? We're saying yes to the chef. Oh my goodness. You better do that there.
Did you taste this chicken yet?
I have not tasted it. I tasted it later. I haven't tasted it. I'll taste it later.
So we have our chicken breast done.
Oh.
Let's take the glove off, obviously sanitation and cleanliness purposes, right? Now let's check on our waffles.
This is good. This
Our
is really
waffles.
good.
It's not bad.
Very good.
Come, take a walk with me.
I'm
Smell
walking.
that. Tell me if you smell the cremas and all the different
Appease to my senses. You know, we gotta protect the hair, ladies. That smells. Chef?
Yes. Something different?
Chef.
Yes.
Chef.
And again, with the waffle batter, guys, you can technically get the boxed waffle batter if you want, or you can do it from scratch. All it is, get some all-purpose flour. I say this is a 1/4 cup oil, yes?
I'm listening.
Okay. So
All of it, yes.
All-purpose flour, we have some oil, 1 egg, fresh cinnamon sticks, fresh nutmeg, and I changed it up a bit by adding some fresh ginger. And that's our waffle batter, and also some vanilla extract. and can't have Cremas waffles without
LS cream liquor.
Cremas.
Without LS cream liquor.
So let's close this, let this finish cook down.
Yes.
And at this point, let's get ready to start plating.
Now, Chef, while you're plating this, I think I'm going to just go and read the label of the LS cream liquor. Don't judge me. I'll be right back.
And again, the chicken is still warm, so we're good to go. And this is just until we get it ready. Now remember, we have two sides to the cutting board, so instead of getting another cutting board, literally just flip it. We have our waffle, nice brown Belgian waffle. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that into triangles. Cut the edges off, because everything is about presentation, right? So we want to have a nice even waffle. Triangular shaped waffles. I'm gonna have it going this way, kind of like a circle. Okay. Let's get our chicken breast on here. Now with our chicken breast, we want to fan it out a bit. So you guys can see. Now if you guys notice, it's almost syrupy like, right? So if we were to literally let the berries cook down all the way, we in essence would have a mint berry syrup. But we're not trying to do a mint berry syrup, right? So I'm gonna take out some nice heaping spoonful of the mint berries compote. Put that right in the center. You can even drizzle it a little bit. Now if you guys remember, this was literally fresh strawberries, fresh blackberries, fresh blueberries, simple syrup, which again is basically the sugar water. We cooked that down a bit with a little whipped cream. Alright, so again, Bamako honey chicken, Cremas waffles with a mint berries compote. Fresh ingredients are the way to go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm yours truly, Chef Rob. Say yes to the chef. So, Seth, real quick, what was your inspiration behind the floral cake?
You gonna ask me while I'm trying to eat some of this good Cremas waffles? Just because we were, infusing things that are traditional of our culture in the meal. We have the Cremas from LS cream liquor, and then we infuse it into the waffle and then using the bamako. So for me, the whole island feel of Haiti. So I stuck with some different flowers, but I still stay true to the tropical theme. So we have some Aralia leaves, and then I actually added some dried preserved tropical plants. And then here we have Anthurium plants as well. So the great thing about going into a flower shop is you may be able to find some things, but you may not be able to find some things. And I actually went to a local supermarket and found these beautiful Alstroemerias and these mums. They look like they're about large head size. And then I also, again, because I love roses, I added some yellow for color texture and some dark red violet carnations.
Nice.
Now, Chef, I can honestly tell you, this is hitting. I actually got a piece of ginger right now, just speaking to my palate. Brunch and conversations, I'm telling you. We talked about, the morning after yes. And because it's engagement season and people are planning weddings, I think what couples really also need to set are goals. Just goals as far as what does after, the proposal look like.
So couple goals.
Couple goals. You hit it on the money.
That's the word for 2021.
Couple goals. So after you say yes, couple goals, sit down, have a plan, come up with a concept. Because as far as after the proposal, even in the planning, you want to have goals as a couple. And I can honestly say one of the goals for both, you know, Chef Robinson and I as a, you know, couple, as entrepreneurs, was to expand our business as far as Michelle's catering and events goes. So we talked about a concept, say yes to the chef. I feel food connects people. It's a way that people are able to communicate, being in the kitchen and, you know, coming together with ingredients. I personally have seen how food can make a difference, even in a time of sadness or sorrow, time of joy, right? Or festivities like a wedding. One of the things that people do look forward to is just to sit down, engage, and have a meal. So as far as say yes to the chef, this is our couple's goal, is to expand on our brand and to do it bigger and better in 2021 and beyond. So Chef, what do you say about that?
I agree. Food is definitely an awesome conversation starter, because you never know, by sitting down with a delicious meal accented by the decor, you never know where the conversation will take you.
Yeah, definitely. So let's toast to 2021. That's so greedy food falling on the table.
But that's when you know it's good, though.
That's
right?
when you know it's good now. Chef?
It's good.
Now you.
You.
Me.
You.
Yeah.
Them.
Then you. Yeah. You said yes to the chef. Yeah. Tune in next time. Bon bye, guy. Say yes to the chef.